Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just relevant, but absolutely critical for our future cybersecurity in 2025. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, cybersecurity, that sounds boring. But trust me, it's anything but. Imagine a world where your personal data is constantly under siege, where cybercriminals are using advanced AI to outsmart even the best security measures. It's like a high-stakes game of chess, but the pieces are your sensitive information, and the stakes are your privacy and security. So, let's break down the 10 emerging challenges and threats we're going to face in just a couple of years.
Wait. So, are you saying that AI can actually create emails that are indistinguishable from real ones? Like, how do we even know it's real anymore? It's like living in a sci-fi movie. What if I get tricked into giving away my Netflix password or something? Ugh.
Exactly. It's a wild world out there. And that leads us to the rise of zero-day vulnerabilities. These are like hidden traps in software that no one knows about until it's too late. Picture this. You're walking through a forest, and suddenly, you step into a hidden pit. That's what zero-day vulnerabilities are for organizations. Attackers exploit these vulnerabilities for espionage or financial gain, which is why continuous monitoring and sharing threat intelligence is crucial.
Oh man, that sounds terrifying. So it's like we're all walking around with blindfolds on, and the bad guys are just waiting to push us into these pits. How do companies even keep up with that? It's like trying to catch a greased pig at a county fair.
Haha, exactly. It's a slippery situation. But here's the silver lining. AI is also becoming the backbone of modern cybersecurity. It's like having a super smart assistant that can help identify vulnerabilities and perform routine checks. This allows human teams to focus on the more complex tasks that require a human touch.
So, AI is like our superhero sidekick in this digital battle. But what happens if the sidekick turns rogue? I mean, that's a plot twist waiting to happen. What if AI starts making decisions that put us at risk?
Great point. That's why we need to be cautious. Now let's talk about the growing complexity of data privacy. With regulations like GDPR and CCPA, companies are under pressure to integrate these into their cybersecurity strategies. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, challenging but necessary. Organizations will need to adopt decentralized security models and a zero-trust approach to keep up.
Decentralized security? That sounds like a fancy term. Is it like when you have a potluck dinner and everyone brings their own dish? How do you make sure no one brings a dish that's gone bad?
Haha, exactly. You need to trust that everyone is bringing their best dish, and that's where the zero-trust model comes in. Now, let's move on to user verification. With stricter privacy controls and sophisticated bots, verifying user identities is becoming more difficult. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But AI-driven solutions can help analyze user behavior in real time to identify bots.
Wow, that's like having a bouncer at a club who can spot fake IDs. But what if the bouncer is also a robot? Can we trust them? I mean, what if they start letting in the wrong crowd?
That's the challenge. We need to ensure that our security measures are robust. Speaking of security, let's talk about supply chain security. Supply chain breaches are on the rise, and attackers are exploiting third-party vendor vulnerabilities. Organizations need to invest in solutions that monitor their supply chains and ensure suppliers maintain strict security protocols.
So, it's like making sure your friends don't bring any bad vibes to the party. If one person messes up, it can ruin the whole thing. How do companies even keep track of all that?
Exactly. It's all about communication and vigilance. Now, balancing security and user experience is crucial. We need to find that sweet spot where security measures don't hinder usability. Context-aware access management systems can help make intelligent decisions about access control.
That's like trying to find the perfect balance on a seesaw. If one side is too heavy, it just doesn't work. But what if users get frustrated and just give up? It's like when I try to assemble IKEA furniture without the instructions, total chaos.
Haha, yes! It's all about making it user-friendly. Now let's not forget about cloud security and misconfiguration risks. As more services move to the cloud, misconfigurations can pose significant risks. Organizations need a comprehensive cloud security strategy that includes continuous auditing and proper identity management.
So, it's like having a really messy room where you can't find anything. If you don't keep it organized, you're bound to trip over something. How do companies even manage that?
Exactly. It's all about organization and vigilance. Now, the threat of insider attacks is expected to rise, especially with remote work and AI-powered social engineering. Companies should adopt a multi-layered cybersecurity approach and enforce strict controls over AI tool usage.
Wow, that's like having a wolf in sheep's clothing. How do you even spot that? It's like trying to find a friend who's secretly a spy.
Yes, it's all about being aware of the signs. Finally, we have securing the edge in a decentralized world. Edge computing increases security risks as many devices lack centralized protections. AI-powered monitoring systems can help detect suspicious activity in real time.
So, it's like having a neighborhood watch for your digital devices. But what if the neighbors are in on it? How do we trust anyone?
That's the million-dollar question. Trust is key in this complex digital world. So, to wrap it all up, organizations must leverage AI for advanced threat detection and secure their environments to maintain trust. It's a wild ride ahead, but with the right strategies, we can navigate these challenges together.
Wow, I feel like I just went on a roller coaster of information. So, what's the first step for someone like me to stay safe in this crazy digital world?
Great question. The first step is to stay informed and be aware of the latest threats. Regularly updating your passwords and using two-factor authentication can also go a long way in protecting your data.
That makes sense. It's like putting on a seatbelt before a road trip, better safe than sorry, right?